Good morning, First Baptist Church. I'm Bill Rose, your Chief Meteorologist. Just kidding. And this is your weather outlook this weekend. Okay, let's take a look at Friday's outlook. Our categorical outlook, we have general thunder pretty much covering most of the United States here, as you can see, and that doesn't mean it's going to be severe, but we do have chance for thunderstorms pretty much covering the United States. Our marginal risk for severe weather is going to cover the borders of South Dakota and Nebraska and the borders of Minnesota and Iowa. And we do have a marginal risk in Virginia and the east part of West Virginia. And if you look down south, there is a very low development, or a very low chance of development of a tropical storm, but they do have flash flooding that's going on right now. And we do have a tornado risk on Friday for pretty much covering 4 states. As you can see, South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Iowa, bordering those 4 states. And then we take a look at our hail risk. And again, that's going to cover those same 4 states, expanded a little bit further west and east. And that'd be your hail risk of the borders of South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Iowa. Let's take a look at our wind. The wind's going to cover the same area, the borders of those 4 states. And if you look, the wind is going to be 5% wind risk of West Virginia and Virginia. All right, let's take a look at Saturday's categorical outlook, and it looks like pretty much most of the United States is going to be in a general thunder area. The marginal risk will cover from Indiana, crossing to Illinois and Iowa into Nebraska, and then shooting up north through South Dakota, North Dakota, and Montana, and that'll be your marginal risk. Let's take a look at our weekend temps. On Friday, we got a 70% chance of rain with a high of 84 and a low of 76. And we have a 40% chance of rain on Saturday with a high of 90 and a low of 78. On Sunday, it looks a lot better with a high of 93 and a low of 78. It says a 40% chance of rain, but I'm not seeing it just yet. And then let's take a look at the timing of the rains. On Friday, it looks like just a little bit before 6 a.m. is when the rain's going to start, and it's about a 50% chance, pretty much all the way up into 2 p.m., and then a 72% chance at 4, going on to just a little after 6 p.m. And then Saturday, we might have a chance of rain around maybe before 2 and around 2 o'clock in the morning, and then starting back up about noon, going all the way up till 6 p.m. And then Sunday, so far, looks pretty clear. I don't know about you guys, but everybody has problems, whether it be a situation that comes up, whatever the situation is, you don't know how to handle it. And sometimes that can get frustrating and can cause a lot of issues. What I have found out in my life is that you always got to turn to God for guidance, because His way is the correct way and ours is usually the wrong way. The verse today is Job 22:21. It said, "Submit to God and you will have peace. Then things will go well for you." And that's very, very true. So this week, we have Vacation Bible School coming up. And that's July 21st through the 25th, 6 to 8:30 p.m. And this is ages 5 to 17. You can register at chesterfbc.org. And also remember, on Saturday we have church services at 5 p.m. and on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Please come and join us, and we do have a coffee bar. You can have you a cup of coffee. Thanks for having me on this show, and I'll see you next week.
Dude, you crushed it again. Come on.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We'll find out. I'm going to check it out here in a minute.